What's going on, people? What's going on? Happy Moon Day. Happy Moon Day. Let's talk, man. I got some shit I want to talk about real quick. First, first, first thing on the agenda, right? Shout out to everybody that started school, going back to school. Shout out to all the kids out there, right? Because the kids are the future, right? Let's keep it 100 with you. Kids is the future. I don't know how many, you know what I'm saying, look at their kids and see the future. It's, don't get me wrong, of course, you stay in the moment, the present. But the kids is the future, no matter how much you look at it. What some of us is doing now with taking care of our parents, taking care of our loved ones, taking care of the elders, we're going to have a generation to take care of us. So shout out to all the kids, right? Shout out to the kids, right? That grow up in different households. Hell, such as my kids. We grow up in, got 3 kids, four kids, right? 4 kids. And all grew up in different households, right? So shout out to the kids. This right here is really for them, right? And it's for the adults that's going to listen to this, right? Now let's start it off. First off, all the schools in California, right? Well, not. Let me stop. I'm going to say the Oakland Unified School District, right? What they decided to do is they decided to say no cell phones for the kids, right? You can bring them on campus, but you got to lock your phones up, right? My son went to that when he went to his high school. You had to lock up your phones. Now, let me tell you something that is stupid about that idea, right? If there was a shooting, how would the kids be able to talk to one another? How would they be able to talk to their parents? If it was something else that happened, an earthquake, a natural disaster, how would the kids talk to their parents? How would the parents communicate with their kids if y'all got the phones? Are y'all gonna pay the cell phone bill? Because that's 5 days out the week that the goddamn that y'all gonna have the phones in locked up, right? 5 days out the week, 8 hours a day. So the phone is about to be locked up for 40 hours a day. My whole thing is this. Well, 40 hours a week. Almost, well, maybe 35. Whatever. It's over 20 some odd hours. Right? So check this out. Nigga, y'all should pay the fucking bill then. Because the phone is going to be in y'all possession more than it is within my child. Now, at the end of the day, that shit makes no goddamn sense. Y'all trying to stop the school shooters, right? But you're going to take away the kids' phones? If that was the case, y'all should have did that back in the 2000s. When the very first metros came out. Y'all want to do it now? That seems some weird shit. Okay? Now, anybody that doesn't follow my channel know that I done said that school is nothing but a fucking jail for your kids. They don't teach kids the proper education. Okay? They're not teaching that shit. Ask yourself right now, how many of y'all motherfuckers is talking about in y'all job Christopher fucking Columbus? Not. Science. Now, I can understand math and science English, dumbass shit. English, English is nothing more. It is the most, is stupid. That policy is stupid. Any school that has a policy that you want to lock up a kid's phone is stupid. Okay? I'm going to just call it how it is. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. Now, at the end of the day, y'all want to make fucking, the education system want to make changes and the phone is the way to do it, right? That is the way to do it. Not teaching, even look, I don't know if any of y'all got kids in elementary. The math, the way they do math ain't the same way we do math back in the day. Why did they fucking change the format? Why did they change the fucking format? How they pronounce words ain't the fucking same. They have changed everything, just like when our parents was younger and when we got in the 12th grade, they was telling us how shit changed. We telling our kids the same exact thing now. Shit is going to change. Now imagine how many homeless people it is right now. And think about how many homeless people it is when our kids get 25. Think about that. Think about how many homeless people it's going to triple and double. Right now, we're in America. It shouldn't be nobody homeless. Shouldn't be nobody homeless. It shouldn't be nobody that's fucking hungry. It shouldn't be. Why is people hungry in 2026? But everybody's looking for a motherfucking come up. I'm just saying. Everybody looking for a fucking come up. Everybody's looking for a motherfucking come up. I'm saying. Look around. Look around. Everybody's looking for a fucking come up. Businesses is charging 10 cents for a bag. 20 cents. Think about that shit. These niggas go to our communities, knock down a fucking tree, and then have the right to motherfucking charge us for the tree that they fucking knocked down. What type of fucking world do we live in? And nobody complains. Motherfuckers is boycotting sports, right? I get it. Go ahead and do the boycott. I get it. But there's 1,000 motherfucking things to boycott. What about the education system? Why send your... Well, guess what? You gotta send your kids to school. You don't send your kids to school, you go to fucking shit. We have to start thinking about an alternative. Because the way that shit has been running ain't been working for our people. It ain't working. It ain't working. Look around. It's not fucking working. It ain't. Look, let me tell you something. Look around. How many entertainers you see making a change on their fucking block? Basketball players, football players can't even start a whole nother fucking league. They can't. As much money you think they can start a fucking league. A rapper such as Ice Cube started the big three. And as it's coming up, but we all know the big three is not going to rival the NBA. They don't want nothing to rival the NBA. They don't want nothing to rival NFL. So what we get, we get the XFL. It ain't NFL. Hockey. Think about it. Think about it. Think. See, this is where we need to get to fucking gather. It's on shit, big issues like that. Okay? That's when we should get to fucking gather. This is when we need a collective motherfuckers. Not sitting up here, we about to go out and just hang out and chill out. Yeah, that's cool, but there's a lot of shit going on right now. It's a lot of shit going on. Motherfuckers, look, check this out. The system that we're in right now don't go to sleep. They don't go. The system don't go to sleep. Think about this. It ain't as many, but in the daytime, think about how many people at work right now. And then think about at 10 p.m., 9 p.m., the later shift that's coming in. Think about that. Think about how 9 out of motherfucking 10, right? A company is paying you for your fucking time. There's a lot of shit. They're paying you crumbs for fucking your time. How much is your time worth? 20 something? 30 something? It's time for us to build. Shout out to all the entrepreneurs out there trying, busting their ass. If you got a recipe, make your recipe. Shout out to everybody that's hustling the legal way and that's actually starting some shit. Like I said, when I heard about that, like how many parents, when they heard that, and probably the school district, they ain't gonna come out real fast and tell you that shit. They did that shit up on the low. Now, I'm gonna tell you what my son did real quick. My son got a burner phone and gave them the burner phone. Now he ain't my son, my oldest son that graduated from high school already. He graduated 2 years ago. So the last 4 years, you know what I'm saying? His 11th and 12th, 9th, 10th, and 11th and 12th grade year, they wanted the phone. He got a burner phone and gave him the burner phone. So what I'm saying is, keep in contact with your kids. Okay? Keep in contact with your kids. Don't let no fucking school system get in the way of communication within your fucking kids. Because there can be some real shit that happens. You need to get in contact with your child. Okay? Whether in middle school or high school. In middle school, they know how to use the phone. They know how to text message. They know how to fucking call. Same as high school. Okay? And even in elementary. I can get the elementary, but I can't get middle school and high school. I can't get it. Too much shit happens. Too much shit happens. Too much shit happens in middle school and high school. And certain schools are just not controlled like how they should be. So, of course, like, no. Keep in contact with your kids. Fuck that shit. Have them motherfuckers pay the bill. That's what I would say. Y'all gonna pay the bill? Because it doesn't make any motherfucking sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Nah. Too much control. The system shouldn't have that much control. And you know adults ain't falling for you. Ain't doing that shit in no fucking job. And niggas will quit their fucking job. Start saying you about to lock up the phone for a job. Shit. It's to the point now, motherfucker could be at the cash register and they on their phone. So it is what it is. But that shit is not cool. You can't control communication between a parent and a child. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. I'm out. I got something else to say.